Hi everyone. One sec while I get everything set up here. And I apologize if you can hear the chainsaw. My neighbors are cutting down their tree. It's a little bit loud. Waiting for the live stream to pop up on my computer here so I can click on it and use it for chat. It does not want to show up. There we go. Make sure we're in live chat. Hi Lucy, hi Charlotte, hi Honor, hi Cindy. How are you all? I like using my computer for chat because then I can actually zoom in and hopefully not miss it as much. If I know my phone, it's super tiny, so on my computer I can just glance up and actually see everything. Hi Robin. Yeah, no worries, grab whatever you need. I started setting up at the end of Vicky's stream, but not quite there yet. I was a little bit distracted because I just bought online courses for learning how to draw characters. So I kind of want to advance my knowledge on that. So just kind of getting into that and got a little distracted with it. Miko is... We're buffering. Miss Miko is at the vet's right now, so I am waiting for a call to be able to go pick her up and find out what's up with her. She's not a happy kitty lately, so yeah, I might have to cut it early, but we'll stream for as long as we can. I wasn't really expecting to take her in today. I was hoping I could wait till Monday, but just on the off chance that whatever's up with her is serious, I didn't want to risk it, so... Hi, Rain. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jody. Hi, Angela. Kimmy. Welcome, everybody. And that's okay, lurk away. I definitely don't mind. So grab our mermaid brush. I'll show you the picture that I decided on. And we're going to color in Whimsical Wonders by Julia Spiri. And the lovely Annette gifted this to me last year, right around this time. So I'm going to color this page as Hermione, and it's kind of like a nod to when she got the potion wrong and ended up turning into a cat. So I'm excited about that, especially because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to color, and then it just kind of happened that way. This is like my go-to book for things. Yeah, she's having troubles with her bathroom usage, I've noticed. I don't know if any cat owners know about crystals, but I'm pretty sure she has them, and my worry is that maybe they turned into stones, which I actually thought crystals was only a thing that male cats got, but apparently females can get it too. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but it's worth a vet check just to make sure. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the same as I did in the last image that we did in this book, and I'm going to do a watercolor base because that just makes it easier to color. Isn't it, Charlotte? I love it. It is perfect. And it's one of my favorites too, so we're gonna have to attempt to do it justice. I do apologize for the constant buffering. I'm really not sure what's up. This phone doesn't seem to want to connect to the internet very well. I tried to look into it, but I haven't figured anything out quite yet. I'll have to play around with settings in the future and see if I can figure something out. That sounds fun, Jody. I love Pocahontas. She's one of my favorite princesses. If not my favorite, actually. Drop my pencil. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to pull up a picture of Hermione to try and kind of grab some colors. And I kind of did a similar thing last year. I did Hermione as well, but we did this one. So you can tell which Harry Potter character is my favorite. Alright, so we got like reddish blonde colored hair, or brown really, depending on what movie we're going by. I just feel like her hair kind of changes throughout the movies. Okay, let's go with mustard for a hair base, and I'll use my Derwent ink tints. Hi Lucy, anybody else I missed? I'm just getting back into streaming, so the chat moving this fast is going to take a little bit of getting used to again. Okay, I don't really remember the color of the cat that she ended up turning into. Was it orange or brown? Does anybody remember? Let's go oak for some of the clothes, maybe some dark chocolates. Okay, I want a light little bit of the Sicilian yellow. Brown, okay. So the dark chocolate should work for that. I don't know, let's start with these colors and see where we get. And I did put paper in behind. Apparently we're now selling Girl Guide cookies at work. Sounds interesting. Make sure that my ringer's on. I don't want to miss the vet's call. Yeah, that would be lovely, Robin. Let's see if I can do that from here. Thank you, hun. Okay. Ringer's on, and we're good to go, I think. So I'm just going to stay zoomed out for now while we base this, and then we'll zoom in after. Oh, that's a nice car. Miko colors. Yeah, she's orange, kind of brown almost, but I think it's more the orange and the black mixing together, and then white. She's what they would call in the UK a tortie with white, but you tell anybody here that she's a tortie and they have a conniption. No, she's a calico, which she's technically not. I've got into so many arguments about my cat's coloring, it's insane. But depends on what part of the world you're in, I suppose. Either way, she's adorable. Okay, so I'm going to base her hair with... We're definitely not going to be able to color this entire picture on stream, unfortunately. And I was hoping to be able to pop into one of the open spaces over the next couple days, but of course I work tomorrow and Sunday as well. I mean, technically I work today too, but I only have a 4-hour shift, so I don't work till 5. So in about 5 hours. Okay, I thought this was an actual cap, but we do have hair peeking through here. It doesn't fully cover her head. Yeah, exactly. They're cute though, even though they've got an abundance of attitude. Yeah, Robin, I got about a week and a half off there for a little bit because I got a cold, which I don't usually get sick very often, but oh my goodness. While everybody else either got laid off or just had no work to go to because they were closed, those of us that remained at the store ended up working even more because there was a few people that were at the big meat packaging plant where I live, and there was like a huge outbreak there, so a couple of their family members that they lived with ended up testing positive, so they couldn't work, which meant that there was more shifts to fill, and I was just so tired and overworked. I ended up catching a cold, and even though I didn't test positive, I was negative, thankfully. They wouldn't let me come back until all my symptoms were gone, which I did not mind. It sucked to have a cold, but it was kind of nice to have some time off at the same time. So yeah, work for me. I'm gonna go in with the Sicilian yellow, just super light on her headpiece here. It's nice to see that the world's returning to somewhat of a normal. I'm just hoping that this won't be like the Spanish flu where there's like waves of it, because honestly, that's gonna suck. Hi, cat. I'm assuming this is a foot back here. I'm just not sure if it's a socked foot or if she's got a shoe on or what. I guess we get to decide. Okay, let's do the oak on this part here. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are speculating, Cindy. I really hope that's not the case, but it seems to be the thing with these outbreaks. They usually come and go in waves, which is really unfortunate. Honestly, if it gets worse, I don't think that I would be working through the second wave. I would either quit or take a leave of absence because Rain has asthma, so I don't really want to risk getting him sick. Let's do this part in oak. I feel like these are, and then gloves. Let's do the gloves in oak. So how is everybody doing today? Excited for the weekend? Got any plans? Switch back to the Sicilian yellow. I want to keep this really limited. Let's actually do these hair or ties, ribbons. Hi, Mona. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, and then, oh, I think I made an uh-oh. This one was upside down, so I feel like I've used it. Let's see. Can't tell if that's the same color or not. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that I didn't base that all in dark brown, because that would kind of suck. Looks darker though, so I'm gonna say that I think I didn't. I really need to start spacing out my pencils and actually reading and not just assuming when I pick them up. Wow. I have a few words of how I would describe someone like that, none of which are appropriate, but that sounds really messed up. Although, to be fair, our Prime Minister is an idiot too, so. Okay, I'm just going to leave the cat bits for now, I think, because I'm not really sure how to color them. So let's go ahead. Aw, that sounds fun. I got to see my babies yesterday. Well, 2 of them anyways. Hi, Angela. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Cindy. Yeah, she had a good day. She's actually in here with us. She's laying on the chair, just being adorable like usual. Thanks, Abby. Yeah, the channel's been pretty quiet lately. We're kind of getting back into things, which is nice. I know I've definitely missed YouTube, that's for sure. And I actually, I think I picked up a second job. I can't say too much about it yet, but it's a working from home job, which means that I can take less hours at the store, which will be nice. I'll have a little bit more free time at least. So I'm excited about that. or at least a little bit more home time. Even if it's not completely free time, it'll be nice to be at home with the boys a little bit more. So I'm hoping everything works out there. Aw, thanks guys. You guys are gonna make me cry. Definitely need to schedule my time a little bit better so I can try and, you know, do everything I love and not let it get to the point where I feel overwhelmed with it either. Uh-oh, we are out of water in this one. Need a different brush. Yeah, Lucy, I totally hear that. Yes, and a huge thank you to Miss Vicky for hosting this again. Here's hoping she hosts another Disney Colorathon too, because I would love to get in on that one. I mean, I love me some Harry Potter, but Disney is my thing. Aw, that's a fun age, Robin. Okay, here's the moment of truth to find out if I laid down the dark chocolate or oak. Oh, thank goodness it's oak. Good, good. Still could have made it work if it was the dark chocolate, but I didn't really want to make this part that dark. Oh, that'll be fun. It'll be nice that they have each other. Okay, let's... No work text right now. I'm going to try and look up a picture of Hermione as the cat and see what colors I want to use. I don't know, let's go with the mid vermilion because that one's got orange in it, but it's kind of like a darker muted orange. Oh, my neighbor's got her van back. It died in the street last week and they had to tow it. Actually, no, was that yesterday? Yeah, I think that was when we streamed last. I can't remember. I don't want to use any browns that are too close to her clothing colors. So maybe let's go with... thinking saddle brown and baked earth. She might end up looking a little more orangey than in the movie, but hopefully she'll look good either way. Oh, that's good, Robin. It's nice to get back into it again. Especially now that things seem to have quieted down a little bit anyways. I think I'm gonna layer these colors. The saddle brown and baked earth here. Really don't know what I'm doing. And honestly, I hate coloring fur, so these darker parts of her tail will do these kind of like the browns. And then the lighter parts will do this like browny orange. Strange sound. Don't know what it was. Oh. Work again. I'm gonna mute them. 1 second here. Mute. There we go. So is there anybody here who hasn't watched or read Harry Potter? I've watched the movies a few times, but not enough to be able to answer very many things right in Vicky's trivia, apparently. Let's throw a little bit of the dark chocolate in here. Oh, not there though. Well, yeah, we can go here because we're going over with pencils, so we can make that darker so they don't clash too much. But I kind of want to separate these tufts of fur here. Glad I'm not the only one, Jody. I've not actually read the books. I should, because the books are usually always better. But there's just so many. I'm actually really amazed that I didn't read that as like a kid. Hi, Shayna. Oh, wow. Sounds like you are definitely a hardcore fan. Hey, Kat. I've tried to make Rain watch them with me, but haven't been able to so far. I think he's only seen the first one, or just bits and pieces. I can't quite remember, but yeah, we had a deal. He's supposed to watch all of the Harry Potter movies with me, and then I'm supposed to watch I want to say is it Lord of the no, Lord of the Rings. I want to say Lord of the Stones for some reason. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I'm supposed to watch that with him. Haven't done it yet, though. Maybe when he's a little bit older. If he's into them, I'm not sure. He's seen parts of the movies, although I think he's a little bit too young to watch all of them. So he's seen select few parts where I've kind of like let him sit in until it gets like a little bit too adulty, and then it's like, okay, go play. But he seemed to like them. Oh crap. That one is white, so we probably used this one, I hope. Didn't finish coloring that one in. Oops. There, we got a kitty tail. That actually turned out kind of cool looking. I like that. Ah, that Zoom stuff. That's what they want to use for my chances a rose. I've been working with them a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the school probably hates me. But Rain doesn't do technology, and I work a lot, so it's kind of hard to find time. Dance class sounds fun, though. That I could get into. Oh, Sheena, I didn't even think of that. Audible books would be, that'd be a lot better. Listen to them while coloring. I always forget that stuff like that exists. I got pencil on the page. Okay. I'm gonna pop these in our For You box. So I'm gonna need those later. We got our base down, so let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, and we'll figure out what kind of pencils we want to use. So let's see here. Color wise, I pick pencils based on what kind of colors I want, which in this case we want more like brown, muted, naturey tones. Definitely not using the Scholars. I feel like the Prismas do have a lot of those tones. We could use those. For her, the lighter parts of her dress specifically, I think we'd have good colors in here for what I kind of see in my head. Not using the Marcos, they're a little bit too muted. Black Widows are good, but I find that their color variety is not my favorite. They do have some interesting browns though. Thanks, Cindy. This was definitely a labor of love because I made all of these sheets myself. I printed the top, like the titles, and then I went and added in every single little box, which was fun to do. It's worth it though, it's beautiful, I love it, but oh man, I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna be in color order, so that'll be fun. I do like the polys. I would like to try and use them more. Maybe we should use those. They've got some really beautiful natural colors. They won't be too bright, which will be nice. I think we're gonna go with these ones. So I'm gonna steal these out of here. Pop that away. I am unsure of my polys so far. I feel like they need a lot of work. Okay, let me read up a little bit here. Been trying to keep an eye on chat, but oh, I hear you there, Jody. Carbon can't be bothered. I have to definitely try and make it fun, otherwise he's just nah. Okay, so start with her hair, which I think we do want to make a little bit more brown here. I do like that green gold color, so we'll definitely use that one for sure. I like the dark Naples ochre. Let's grab the sanguine. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Sanguine, sanguine, sanguine. Multiple different ways it could possibly be pronounced. Burnt ochre for sure. So those are kind of our... Come on in, kiddo.
Alright.
Okay, so burnt ochre.
Why the hair party?
What's up, Levy?
It didn't actually work. Well,
Can you speak English? Stop mumbling.
well, I did need help, but now you're recording. I can get only say no.
I can help you. Give me 1 sec, okay?
Oh,
I'll be right
alright.
back. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just gonna help this little turkey. Okay, come on. playing his new video game that we got him, and he keeps getting stuck, but I literally have no clue what I'm doing, so. His voice probably sounds different too. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was in Christmas that his was it last year or the year before though? No, I think it would have been last year. Last Christmas his tonsils got removed, so he might even sound a little bit different to you guys. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. And I think we're going to start with the darkest color, which is the India red. I'm not going to use too much of this. I think our paper's dry enough. It's going to be more for just like our darkest highlights, or shadows, I mean. Highlights are not usually dark. Going to attempt to make the hair look textured, but I'm not very good at that, so we'll see how it goes. If you guys want to pop your channel names or links, I think you should be able to pop links in, or Instagram names or links or anything, feel free to share your social media. Find the color, more followers, and friends and everything. So I found out yesterday I'm not following everybody that I thought I was. Either that or Instagram's glitching out again. Which would not be surprising considering I never update my app like I should. Oh, thanks, Patty. I thought so too. I meant to pick a page last night, but I was so tired I just ended up going to bed. So we had a busy day yesterday. Lots of sun outside with the kiddos and my nieces and whatnot. It was the last day to see them before they went home, so we made a whole day of it. And I actually didn't pick this page until I think during Vicky's stream. It's like an hour in. But this is usually my go-to book if I've got something specific that I want to color, because I feel like this book has a lot of stuff. Mostly Disney images, like she's got some kind of Jasmine looking images, and then, you know, Pocahontas, Princess and the Pea, a whole lot of those. And for the Disney Colorathon last year, we did this page as Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean. So it's just kind of like flipping through this, and this page is kind of at the beginning of the book, so I seen this one first, and I was like, okay, this will be perfect. I was a little bit weary because it's like one of my favorite images in the book, but I'm getting better at actually coloring my favorite pictures. And Rain's going to mow the front lawn now because he always does that when I stream. I'm not even kidding. Oy. Hi, Mandy. Anybody else I missed? Thank you for being here. I'm trying my best to pay attention to chat and get some color. I think we need something a little bit more brown for the darkest shadows. So I'm kind of just popping this in everywhere because this isn't quite as dark as I was expecting it to be. I feel like putting colors over a base like this does tend to change the color a little bit because in my swatches this is crazy dark. But on paper, not so much. So what was your favorite scene in Harry Potter? I think mine would be when he frees Dobby. I love Dobby. He's the best. Oops. Okay. So that's the India red. Yeah, that's a hard question, to pick a favorite one. Oh, thanks, Jody. That's a good one, too. I like that one. He definitely deserves it. Okay, let's grab the Caput Mortem Violet. I think that'll be a nice shadow color. Hopefully, let me just double check here with the other options. Yeah, they're kind of blah. This one's good. Aw, thanks, Mandy. Don't want to add too much of this because this is more of like a purpley brown color, but add a little bit of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that part is, ugh. I also like the part, I can't remember what movie it's from, where they have to follow the spiders and like Ron's like freaking out. It's like, why couldn't it have been follow the butterflies? Although I gotta say, that part also gives me like mad anxiety because I hate spiders. Colored out of the lines a little bit. That's a good one too, Angela. I love a lot of the Haggard ones. He's one of my other favorite characters because, I don't know, he's such a good guy. It's like really hard not to like him. Darken up her hair kind of around her body here so that way it kind of stands apart from it. Yeah, spiders are terrible. Oh, thanks, Jody. Funny story, some of you may already know this, but when Rain and I met, I was completely wasted because we met at a bar, of course. And quite luckily, because neither of us really did the bar thing much, my friends did, which is why I was there, because I was visiting my friends. And of course, it's the weekend, so where are they? They're at the bar. And Rain's friends literally dragged him out of the house. Like, they threw him over their shoulder and, like, forced him to go with them to the bar. And yeah, I was just so loaded that I was talking in a British accent that night. So Rain literally thought I was British until he called me one day, and then like he never said anything until like a couple years after dating. He's like, Pink Monkey, my name is Skyee. Oh, Buckbeak's a good one too. I wish some of the creatures there actually existed in real life. I would love to have a buckbeak to fly around on, even though I'm terrified of heights. I think I would. I think I'd do it. Oh, nice to meet you too, hon. Oh, thanks, Angela. Yeah, I've never had a problem with my name. I've always loved it. The only downfall was never being able to find like pencils or like you know, the personalized stuff. Never had my name on it. My mom got a keychain made for me though with my name on it. So that's cool. Yeah. I will never find a Coke bottle with my name on it, that's for sure. But that's okay. Okay, I think we've got enough for shadows. So maybe add just a couple more in here on this side. Otherwise this side's gonna look a little bit too light. So let's go in with our next color, which is going to be the Sanguine. Probably saying that wrong. I doubt that, Jody. Your British accent is beautiful. I love it. I wish I had an accent. I mean, I was raised the first few years of my life with Brits, so I do have like a slight accent to some of my words. It's not as bad as it used to be when I was a kid, but sometimes when I say something, the end of it will have like a little bit of a British slang to it. Rain notices it all the time. So I told him that night when we met at the bar, I really wasn't, like, it technically wasn't a lie, because, you know, I used to talk in a British accent all the time as a kid. It's just not my actual heritage. Stopping by. Well, I don't think I have an accent either, but I'm pretty sure you've told me that I do. But we can't hear our own accents, right? So... I hate coloring hair in this style because I feel like I can never do it justice. Oh, that made me cry too. It's like there's so many parts where they just make you hate Snape, and then it's like, oh hey, he's actually a good guy. Now you feel like a jerk. Yeah, that part was super sad. I could not believe that. Bye, Kat. Have a great day, hun. Jody, you do not sound like a 5-year-old, I promise you. And I don't take this the wrong way, because I mean it in a good way. But, like, I feel like you always act kind of like a child. Like, you've just got this, like, really fun, like, little kid almost personality. Actually kind of reminds me of Rain, even though he's grumpy sometimes. He also acts like a little kid too. It's adorable. But then hearing your voice, it's just like, it's weird because you sound so creates a different you, if that even makes sense. I know the first time I heard your voice, I was not expecting it. But yeah, you do not sound like a 5-year-old. I'd even go as far to say that you have a very sexy sounding voice. As weird as that is. Yeah, young at heart. There you go. It's a nicer way of putting it. Which is a good way to be, actually. More of the fun people usually are the young at heart ones that, you know, they just don't care. They're just themselves. It's kind of how Rain is, except minus his back pain, because that makes him like the abominable snowman, except worse. But it's okay. Yeah, I didn't. Your voice sounded like so much more grown up than I was expecting. Like, you know those I don't know if you have them there, but those commercials with like the sexy singles online kind of thing, I feel like you have like a good voice. You could be one of those people. I'm not saying you should though. It's a terrible idea, but. Rain, go away. Sorry guys if the lawnmower is a little bit loud. I'm a little bit anxious that the vet hasn't called me yet. They've had her for quite a while. Okay, next color, I think, or did I skip one? This one seems like it should be darker. Okay, we got the terracotta and the burnt ochre. Which one is darker? Not that page. I want this testing the barrels of pencils because the terracotta looks darker, but on my swatches, the burnt ochre actually is. Let's throw a little bit of this in because this is more of a brown color, so it'll kind of tone down the oranges a little bit. Are you laughing at my rain, go away thing? There's, I think he's Chinese. He's either Chinese or Japanese. I'm not really sure. His name's Apollo. And he does delivery where I live. So he'll like, there's no way I could reenact his accent. When we get pizza from a specific place, he'll usually deliver it. And he'll answer the door and he recognizes Rain every time because when Rain was a bachelor, Apollo used to deliver to him all the time. So it'll either be one of two things. It's haha Rain, it's not raining today. Or it'll be haha rain, go away. But in like a way better Chinese accent. Oh my god, it makes me howl every time. It's hilarious. Love that guy. Ooh, I gotta watch that. I gotta check out your channel. I gotta check out Robin's channel. Try and watch all of the videos that I've missed. There's a few others on my list as well. So I go through and like videos, I just never have the time to actually watch them. But I watch everybody in 2x speed, so everybody sounds like adorable little chipmunks, and I love it. Because then I can watch the same amount of video twice the amount of video in the same amount of time. Have that backwards there. Thank God for the 2x speed button. I definitely feel like I'm liking this hair more than I usually would with using Prismas, so the polys are good for hair. I will give them that. This is so far the only thing I have figured out. Okay, how many times are you gonna mow right under my window? I'm pretty sure the grass is cut there. I use YouTube. I don't use any, I don't know what those things are called even. What are they called? I was just like looking at the words today when I was trying to find the stream settings, but I just use YouTube, but I think you have to have more than 1,000 subscribers for that. So I know some people use Streamlabs and others use, I think, one called OBS or something like that. I don't know. Since I don't use them, I don't know much about them. I'm gonna actually skip the, which one is this? The terracotta. I don't think we need that one. Yeah, I don't know if it's my phone or if it's my internet. I think it very well could be the phone. I probably need to update YouTube. And the phone itself, most likely. Okay, let's go in with the green gold. Let's see which one of these I like better. So I feel like that one's too yellow, so I'm gonna skip that one too. I'm gonna come in with the green gold and I'm going to furnish everything. Jody, I'm just rereading your comments about the love and positive vibes to your baby. I thought you were talking to somebody else. I thought someone was talking about their babies in chat, and then I realized that I was talking about Miko at the time. Thank you. I'm a little slow, but yeah, you're probably right. I've actually never listened to myself in slow speed. I shouldn't do that because I'd probably never stream again. I'd just be like, no, I sound terrible. I try not to watch my own stuff back. Okay, so since y'all are a hell of a lot smarter than me with this technology stuff, if I use something like Streamlabs, would that help my buffering problem or no? Do you know? Because I don't know. Aw, well you have one more after the stream. I'd sub to you now, but then I have to click off and then it'll reset everything. Actually, I have a phone. Hold on here. Find you. Well let me go to your channel from here. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I'll find you after. Since when did it take out where you could just click on somebody and go to their channel? Can I do it on the computer? No. Boo. I thought there was an option where you can click on somebody's name and select go to channel. It doesn't give me that option now. I thought it used to. So is this close enough to Hermione's hair color? It's the last chick I did. We did like reddish brown hair. This time we stuck to like orangey brown. I think this is more suiting. Especially for a kitty cat. How many times now, Cindy? Rain's a shit. Yeah, in our relationship, he's the one with the temper, not me. So, I give him shit, but he's also getting stuff done, so at the same time, I don't have to do it if he does it, so I will not interrupt him. Not that he'd ever let me cut the grass anyways, because like that's his baby, so. I was looking on Facebook memories, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and I put up a status. Rain woke up the one day, and he just looks at me. He like sits up in bed and looks at me. He's like, I had a dream you turned the water on the sprinkler, but you had the sprinkler in the middle of the yard. He's like, I was mad at you. And I looked at him, I was like, I know better than to mess with your grass. I'd be like, we'd be done. I'd mess with his grass and he'd probably leave me over it. Well, maybe if I can figure out how to work that stuff, maybe we can try it next Thursday on our stream and see. of silly that they changed it. I don't know why. Yeah, I believe that. All right, enjoy dinner, hun. Thank you for stopping in. Lots of love to you and little mini boss and the other minis. Hi, Donna. Thanks, hun. Our next stream is I'm probably going to color the rest of this on camera and then just upload it as a time lapse. So the rest of it won't be in real time, but it'll still be up anyways, which will be nice. Yeah, I do too as well. I always try and like streams and videos. Even if I don't get a chance to watch them, I'll always try and leave a like if it's somebody that I follow. Which I used to just like videos that I wanted to like keep. So now I make playlists. So I had to go through all of my liked videos when I kind of started getting serious into YouTube and move them into their appropriate playlist. That way I could just like everybody's videos and then I don't have to like go back in there and try and find stuff. So that was fun to do. It's definitely worth it now. Everything's all organized and just how I like it. I'm definitely losing my point on this pencil. I could have just started a different YouTube to like watch stuff on, but I use this YouTube for everything. So it's got all my music on it, art videos and stuff, artists that I follow, literally everything. So it gets cluttered really fast. Same with my save for later playlist. I really gotta go through that. I think I have like 500 videos saved to that. Some I've already watched and haven't deleted. I have an addiction to saving videos to watch later that I'll probably never have time to watch all of them. Okay, her hair is colored. Okay, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna write these colors down or I'm gonna forget. And we used mustard, right? I can't remember. Not that one. Yep, mustard. Okie dokie. Okay, so mustard was our base. Terrible at spelling German names. least I think polychromos are German, right? I can't remember. They literally say made in Germany on them. Never mind, I take that question back. Let's pretend we didn't hear that. Okay. Hey Robin, do you have that link available? I could grab it off of Instagram, but I'm sure someone would probably beat me to it anyways. Thing that I should have had that on my copy and paste already, but I forgot. I might be able to find it here. Hold on, let's see if Robin beats me to it, or someone else. I'm gonna beat Robin to it just because I buffered. Come on. There we go. Okay, I want to, I think, color this stuff. Oh, it's okay, Robin. Don't apologize. Oh. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I started bouncing my foot. I'm anxious. I don't know why. Probably because of Miko. Come in, baby. Pardon? Yeah, what's up?
Can I say something about what my guy can do?
Okay. Yes, really quick, okay?
Alright.
I'll be right back. Good job, kiddo. I feel like I have that color already. No, I don't. So I want light yellow ochre. I think, yeah. So I want that one, and then I think just the cream and ivory. Hopefully this will give me the color that I'm kind of looking for here. Oh, there is the vet. Okay, I will be right back, guys. One sec. Sorry about that, guys. It works out good. They're doing scheduled pickups, so we'll be able to finish the stream before I have to go get her. And she's good. She's got a bladder infection, though, unfortunately. But we'll fix her up there. Okay. So I'm going to come in with the light yellow ochre. I want to keep... So that is the goal. Yeah, she's an expensive little brat, though. As soon as the vet told me the bill, I'm like, ew. Thankfully, with working, I've managed to create a little bit of some funds saved for, you know, those random fun life things that just like pop up out of nowhere that you're almost never prepared for. So the vet's talking to me about, because the last time she was in there, she actually had a bladder infection too. So I asked her, like, do you have any ideas why she keeps getting them? Because like they're not very cheap to fix. So she mentioned they have some food there that is kind of meant to help cats that kind of suffer from bladder infections and whatnot. So she asked if I wanted to go that route. I was like, yeah, well, if it helps prevent it, it seems like a lot cheaper than bringing her in every few months. So hopefully that'll help her. I'd rather pay more for food to feed them than vet bills to fix them up. Yeah, she'll have 10 days of antibiotics, which will be fun because she hates pills. Stitch was super easy when he had his stomatitis. Yeah, he was just, oh my god, that cat was amazing. I think he had about 10 days of pills too, and up until like the very last day he was really good. The last day he'd like had enough of it, but he was easy enough. I didn't have to shove it down his throat. I could just get him to eat them. Her, on the other hand, though, she is Miss Sassy Pants, and she hates having pills shoved down her throat, but she also will not take them herself, so it'll be fun. I'll have to try and pick a time to give them to her where I'll be home, though, because I can't trust Rain to remember. Or give them to her. He'd have a hell of a time with that. Hi, Vicky. Thanks, sweetheart. Oh, they're fun, hey, Lucy. And they just get you wrapped around their fingers, so you have no choice but to make sure they're okay. It's like I can't lose you. But I'm glad it's not crystals. I'm really happy about that. I was really worried. I even got them like a little, like one of those fountains that kind of make the water move around. It's supposed to make them more interested in it. I even got her one of those specifically to get her to drink water, and I still don't think she does. Thanks, Christine. Figured this picture would be perfect for the Harry Potter Colorathon. Kind of fits the theme anyways. Might even have to draw in a cauldron in the background for the polyjuice potion. Or no, they didn't use a cauldron, did they? But I think it'd be more fun and easier to draw a cauldron. Can't remember what they used. I'd have to watch the movie again. Adobe is actually probably my fave. But most of the coloring books I have focus on women, so Hermione is just the easiest. And I figured this picture was pretty suiting too. It was either this or I was going to find a page in Ivy and the Inky Butterfly that kind of focused on magic, so it would have just been like generic. But this way I think works better. Okay. I'd have to look up what those look like and judge how easy that would be to draw in here. Okay. That might be easy. Test tubes are fun to draw. I guess we'll have to see. Maybe we could do both. Okay, coming in with the cream now. I'm going to bring that over top of our darker color, which actually let's switch back to this one because these little bits underneath I think would be darker. So I'm just going to color those in. And I forgot about this side. Is it back now? I'm really curious as to whether it's the phone having connection issues or if it's my internet. Hopefully it's not too constant. I know that gets rather annoying. I'm using the Polychromos pencils. I went with these ones because they have more neutral and softer colors than the Prismas. Yeah, no problem. Okay, and our last color is the ivory for this. I think I'm just going to pop that over everything to give it kind of like that muted kind of look to it. Totally forgot about the bows. So one thing I do like about the polys is that you can go back and like layer over and over and over again and it just doesn't seem to stop. weird. I don't know what that was. Literally the whole house just shook. Weird. Tripped me out a little bit. Don't think it was an earthquake, because we don't usually get those here. That's a good idea, learning all of them. Oh, it's not the one I want. One being tense. I don't know how to spell Sicilian. I have a combination blog where I keep all of the pictures that I color, as well as I record all of the colors that I use for those pictures. So I have everything on a blog for people to find and use and collect combinations from and whatnot. But the only I can't talk. The only problem is if I use multiple mediums for a picture, it's kind of hard to tell what medium is which. And I don't really have enough room to kind of write what is which on these pages either, so everybody just kind of has to try and figure it out. Or I guess they could also color match too if they're limited to what they could use. Light yellow ochre, cream, and ivory. Oops. There is a lot. There's like an insane amount, which is good, but also confusing. Okay, what next? Don't really even need that page. Okay, let's do the dark brown bits. Definitely want the dark sepia. I want to keep it really dark. So grab that one. Walnut brown for sure. And then maybe let's go with the nougat. Okay, so we'll start with the dark sepia. Which I think needs to be sharpened. If you could be a wizard, what would you most... Oh, sorry. What would you use magic on the most? For me, I'd probably want to like learn spells so I could like magically do housework and stuff. Just enchant like the broom and the mop to just kind of do their own thing. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Kind of a pocket here. At least that's what it looks like. So I'm going to try and bring that back out because we kind of lost it. think it would also be cool if we could have like the ghosts of our loved ones floating around our house, like at Hogwarts. I think it'd be cool and not at the same time, because it also sounds really creepy. Everything, yeah. Okay, walnut brown. Like, just make a clone of myself to go out and like complete all the daily tasks and stuff, and then my real self would just stay home and color. Okay, I'm second guessing the nougat. I think it might be too dark. Yeah, I don't want to use this one. Let's switch to warm gray 2. I normally wouldn't use this on its own, but since we've got a base of brown underneath, it'll turn it into just like a lighter version of that brown. It'll give us some interesting highlights, I think. Colors for the lighter brown. Don't really want to use the same colors, so let's use burnt sienna, I think. Is that what that one is? Yeah. Don't want to go too dark. I think we will actually use the burnt ochre for this one. That is not it. This one is it. So we got burnt sienna, burnt ochre. And then I think maybe just cream. Actually, let's do green gold and then cream. Both of which we've used already. So that one's the cream. And green gold. Aw, thank you. I'm actually quite happy with how this is turning out. Usually things don't turn out as good as you want them to, I've noticed, but I don't know, I've noticed since I've started like relaxing more with my coloring, things actually are turning out a lot better than when I'm like super. Oh, I thank you. You guys are the best. Okay, so we got about 10 more minutes and I'm gonna hop off. So I have to get ready to go and grab the kitty cat and go sign my life away. Just kidding. Maybe. Let's create some more ruffles here, I think. So this one is the burnt sienna. This is the darkest one. Bye, Mona. Have a great day, hun. And thanks for stopping in and keeping us company. Okay, burnt ochre is the next one. Thank you to Vicky for hosting this. And I'm super happy that I got to participate in it. I was a little bit worried with my work schedule that I wouldn't be able to, but glad that I only work a couple hours today. Which I'm looking forward to and not at the same time, because things are not going to be organized the way I want them to be. I'll have to go in and like fix everything first thing. I'm very OCD, including with work. Okay, green gold. That actually blends in with these colors really nice. I like that color that makes. Might not even need the cream, I'm not sure yet. Might use a little bit of it. We'll add a little bit of it, just at our main highlights. Hi, Shara. Bad timing. I'm just hopping off here. See if we can zoom out and see everything that we did. It's definitely a huge change. We got actually a lot done. More in 2 hours than I thought we would have got done. So really all that we have left to color is the cat parts, skin, these tiny little details on her hair here. And then we'll probably pop something in the background. But like I said, I'm going to probably color the rest of this on camera and then just upload it as a time lapse, so that way you guys can watch the rest of the process, but it won't be in real time. So hopefully that won't be an issue, and then you can still see it. Thanks, guys. Yes, I'll have to keep my eye on that little brat and maybe start force feeding her water or something. Hopefully that food that the vet's sending will help, so that way she can stop having issues, which would be nice. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Chat was a little bit busier than I'm used to. I've only been back for a couple streams now, and they've been a little bit more slower, so more my pace almost. This is fast, takes a little bit to get used to for me. I have trouble focusing. So I'm sorry I missed you. Huge thanks to all of you for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Again, a huge thanks to Vicky for letting me participate in this colorathon, and hopefully you guys are enjoying that. And hopefully I'll get to see you guys in some of the other streams along the way. I think we have a 3-hour gap before the next person is on, which I believe is Jen over at Reading with Pugs. So yeah, she'll be on in about 3 hours unless somebody else streams to fill the gap. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to kind of keep an eye out. Oh, and of course we buffered. Probably got cut off, but thanks, Angela. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully all the rest of you did as well. You know, I definitely enjoyed it, and I'm actually really looking forward to finishing this picture. I like how it's turning out now. So if you're interested, definitely keep an eye out for the time lapse in the future. And I'm gonna hop off and go get my baby now. So again, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Oh, sure, I don't think that's a big issue. You could color pretty much anything and kind of call it Harry Potter. You could do anything like magical, or you could color an animal and say it's your spirit animal or your Patronus, or there's lots of ways to get around it. All right, bye everybody. See you.